man. Appreciate you.
I do need a little webcam stand, something stand like this right now. Easy. So let me try to talk to YouTube. I always look at the camera instead of I always look at the computer to see my face, and I can't see my face because the camera don't even look at my face. I'm getting to it up into the camera, big man. First thing smoke, first nigga down. I had a good night last night. We can keep it positive, I mean, stay keep that 500. You want to see, trying to see that 500. We're gonna go ahead and start this show off right now. Come on, let's get it. I'll be finished by the time they do that.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out.
You want to squash, I squash. You want to play, I play, bro. It's all on you, baby. Shout out Pump for Life, man. Holla. Jump right back in it. Oh no, we don't move that one. Night game, prime time. Game kind of lower than I did.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Miami Dolphins. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On the toss, here's Ballage. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On first down, Larry. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
Line 80! Line 36! Defense wins championships, baby!
They'll try to throw here, Fitzpatrick. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Keep playing.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
It's our time.
PPP.
Back to it after the pick six, Fitzpatrick.
Keep it up, guys.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Got him right back in the saddle and said, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And it's caught by Parker. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
On 2nd and 2, Fitzpatrick. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Parker that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Balaj. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 38.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Shift.
Now Fitzpatrick. Flush to his right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Offensively, might be thinking, what's going on here? 1 for their first 7 throwing the football.
So maybe they're thinking about rethinking their strategy a little bit right now with the way that they're throwing it around, not having that success. Might have to lean on the running game for a little while and see if they can get him back in form.
Eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he's going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. It gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this. There we go.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Ravens 7.
Watch 30.
Wait, 20.
Hey, get in the weight room.
Strong, strong, strong.
Toss play to Balaj. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Fitzpatrick.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
Mike 20.
Line 36. Here we go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
I'm coming for you, son.
Here's Fitzpatrick. That's complete right around the 8. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Let's go.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Angie, I need my cigarette.
Let's go now.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Go. Mike 55. Right there.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. In your face.
Jackson from the shotgun. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. First target, first catch at a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 yards. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. Go. Check 52.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Come on, baby. Let's go. On the ready. 55, Mike
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Yeah, Mike, hit the flag. Check 55, Mike. Hey, come on, now, come on, now. SOS, SOS, SOS. 66, bullet, pow. SOS, SOS. Check 37, check 37. Yeah. Motion, reset.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson, they set up the screen to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Wide, get wide. Slam. Jack. Jam. Squeeze. Tighten up.
On 2nd down, it's Ingram. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Jackson going to get this out to Brown. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Ingram. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Wilkins on the stop.
Mike,
It's a pickup of 6.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Ray McMillan on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Check.
Hey! Check! 55 to Mike! Haywood! 55 to Mike! Go!
From midfield now, here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll run on 1st down. Ingram trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
You don't want no problem.
And the tackle there will go to Charles Harris. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. To throw is Jackson. He's got daylight. The 30. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked off that pass?
Some free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
You know, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Last year, John, people used to run that shit like crazy.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They stick on the ground on first down with Hill. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Let's go. Hey, check Mike, check Mike. Watch 55. Hey, I'm coming after you. High seven. Mike 55, Mike 55. Record.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Got him in. It's Brown. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
86 is on the go. 86 on the go. That's you. Single. Ready. 70 ending. Hey, watch the slant.
A quick throw here out to Brown. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Thomas has got it. Complete. Finding room to the 20. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
52. Here we go. 52's the mic.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Balaj. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jakeem Grant, 44 yards. And the Dolphins are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
That's a good.
You all right? Come on.
52's the mic, boys. 52.
All right.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Orbit. Bring it. Let's bring it. Hey, Mike 52.
Operating from the gun. Jackson looking left side. Andrews with it complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Jackson now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Ingram again, a first down carry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. They do tack on the extra point as well, so it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. He'll look to throw. Open man, it's Preston Williams. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow, wow. I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And an alley to run. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
52 is the mic right here. 52.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
52's the mic. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Go, go.
You. It comes to me, it's me.
Wahoo.
No. Check that. We want Mike.
Now Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
He's tight right here.
Again, it's Balaj. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, good night, everybody.
This is new. I'm trust me, I'm coming. I'm coming. I got back on Madden for the stream, revamped the playbook. And it's just taking some time learning how to work it. So shout out Bash this
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
What we got? What we got? What we got? Go, go. Shit roll, shit roll, shit roll, shit. Bumps up the helmet. Here we go, here we go.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Throw left side complete. It's Andrews. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run for the first time with Justice Hill, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch. Go. Motion, motion, motion. Hey, check motion, man.
Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Get off of it.
10 yards there. Good enough for a Raven first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
Ready. 70 ending. Target, 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 target.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13.
Mike, 50 foot ball, right there in the middle, 55. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Hey, check Mike, check Mike. Watch 55. You ain't got nothing.
Jackson will throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Andrews. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence. It allows them to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A stop there on third. They could have held them to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on first and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I go right at them with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on third down.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Hatch it, hatch it.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
It's a loss of 1.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. We're scoreless after 1. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Hey, hey, hey. Watch twist. Watch twist. No. Off. Check nickel. Check 43. He's checking. Crash.
They run from the pistol with Ingram. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Mike 55. Coming.
And that'll set them back 5. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, third and goal. Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up fourth down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey. 4 down.
Middle.
Motion. Check 50.
50.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In
All right,
this
now,
case,
black 20.
in the right spot, help force the
Corner,
incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
We got 4.
Alert, alert.
We got 4.
Hey, zoom. Here we go. Here's back.
On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 43 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. First carry for James Conner. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Rabbit. 25, check 25, check 25.
Now on second and 16, Jackson. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Seth Roberts, 79 yards, and the Ravens have retaken the lead. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
We play to win. Let's go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And a big loss this here as he's taken down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster, and he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
No spacing. Show that bench release and go.
Watch 36.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
D, let's get that ball. Mike, 36. Mike, 36.
Black and burn.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, my God.
And he finds McDonald. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
44. Go, go. Black, what's that?
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 54 yards. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And that makes it 14-10. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Let's go. Hit the flag. Check 55, Mike. Check Will. Check 49. Check running.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Out to Roberts here on the quick pass. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Switch, switch, switch. 66, bullet, half.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Roethlisberger.
Give me that.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Let's go. That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
World! 41 Mike, 41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike.
Let's middle.
Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Hey, exit. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lose,
Back to the air, Roethlisberger after the pick six. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got his man, it's Andrews. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. On the counter, Ingram. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Hey, eat, Orbit. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
55, zoom.
So don't say nothing.
Mike, 55.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Hey, check right. Watching you find. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get this.
Mike 55. Mike, come on. Mike 55.
Check, 55 the mic. Check, 55 the mic. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Mike 50. Mike 55. Hey, eat. I'm coming after you.
From the gun, Jackson. He finds Roberts, complete. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Ready. Mike, 15 on it, 15 on it. Mike, check the outs, check the outs, check the outs.
Jackson going to get this out to Brown. That throw good for 4. It's second down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
Yeah,
they?
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
55, Mike 55. Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Check 4, check 4.
On third down, Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down. Here's Sam Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Tackle made by Tyus Bowser. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, a run with counter. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Going top shelf for Smith. He's got a man complete. He's at the 30. 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 85 yards. As his guys are able to regain the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return. What a run. As his guys have now moved out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. now.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
77. Five. Let's go.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense, but when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Get the ball.
A deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll make it third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, alert.
Check hot route. Hot.
Middle. Easy. Bravo.
41's the mic. 41's the
Black, what's that?
Now Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 35. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Roethlisberger on target to Washington, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. Roethlisberger now perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
66, 22, 44.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson, his second touchdown of the afternoon as they have taken the lead.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
And it feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football, and that's exactly what happened there.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On first down, it's Ingram, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead. Ingram again. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Jackson on first down. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Anyway, back and go full strength. Check. Go.
Now Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram in the final minute. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
So how many practices have we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there?
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. They'll try and run for it with Hill. And he'll get into the end zone. So that pushes the lead up to 4. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
50. Hey, Charlie.
He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
That! Black 30.
Check.
Hey.
41.
Quarter. Hey, Alpha.
Mike 41. Hey, tighten down. There you go. 41's the mic. 41.
Alert, alert.
In your face.
Block it, sir.
Roethlisberger to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Roethlisberger now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10.
Middle.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again, but it'll be 2nd down.
Ready?
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
44.
41 Mike.
Hey, Haywood.
One last shot for Roethlisberger. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positive.
Y'all don't hear the Madden music, yo, because Facebook keeps deleting scenes and what's it? I don't know that camera. I can't.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately...
Give me 1 second, bro. I'm just finishing right now. Okay, came on.
Would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Ready up, 59. Mike's 59. Man, I got you. That's it. 59 is Mike. Yeah. Check 59. Watch the slant.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Check.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Ingram. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
We got three, fellas. We got three. Key eight.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Ingram. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Ready? 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Danny. Go. I got him. He's mine. Shut up.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And again, it's Ingram. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Ingram. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Tucker's kick is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And an alley to run. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman. 45 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And they're in on the first play from scrimmage. Our crew and you and I, we better strap in here.
That's what's commonly known as quick strike. Points on the board. This could be a fun game.
Fielded about a yard deep. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A gain of 6 there on first. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They'll bring out 4 receivers, 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 59 Mike, 59 Mike, sure. 59. Let's go, D, tighten up.
Here's Jackson. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Let's go.
7 yards there and a first down. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
59 Mike, 59 Mike, check, 59.
Again, Jackson on the crossing route, complete. That's Brown. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
Check 31.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're running. Ingram. And an alley to run. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there, relied on the big guys up front, and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Henry. 59. Let's go one more. Yup. Motion.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
I see you, boy. I see you.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. It's complete to Brown, right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 30 yards. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Tight ends left.
Now it's Ryan. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
3 down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready. We got chips over here. Let's overload. Hey, check two. Tight end to the right, boy.
Hey, Tuesday.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
Spawn.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. It was Jack Crawford who brought him down. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there, and that'll bring up second down.
Let's go. Check 59. Hey, watch your left.
And Jackson throwing once more. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Let's go, baby.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2-for-1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
15 yards, first down, Atlanta. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
49's the mic. Watch 49. Let's go. Check.
He's coming. Double up.
21.
He's coming. Double up.
25 tonight.
Second and 10. It's Ryan again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. You go night-night. Time to go night-night.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. They complete it to Hill. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Again, they'll run with Freeman. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Wide, get wide. Slam. Jim. Hey, wide. Jim.
Here's Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
Come on. You better bring it. Tighten up.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Ready, Blue 80.
Mike 29.
Freeman again. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Ready? White 25.
49's the mic.
Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now. You better go.
Ryan. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Watch 81, watch 81. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Under 10, under
20, 20.
36, 36. Chef.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Here's Jackson to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
Hey, 59, ready.
Watch time. Tight end right.
Check.
Kill.
Shift, watch the shift.
He's crashing.
54, south.
They snap it at 1. Now Ryan. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
4 down. Check. 4 down. Check three. Undercrunch.
Now Ryan. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous.
Slam. Kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Calvin Ridley, 64 yards, as his guys are able to pull a bit closer. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Watch the blood. Watch the blood. Watch blood. Motion. Blood.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And a tough turnover there, as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Check nickel.
Again, it'll be Freeman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. From the gun, it's Ryan. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Strong right.
Hey, 4 down.
1st down, Ravens.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. He's scared.
Now Jackson on first down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
A huge play there on the screen pass. 42 yards. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Ingram, he's been busy today. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Here's Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
Back.
Throwing now is Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And this one is right down the middle. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 15 yards, first down Atlanta. They'll run on first down. Freeman. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Mike 29.
Express.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Here we go. Check safety. Rush in.
Check. Watch that.
Back to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And down by 5. They've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Kill.
51, sub.
Turn it out. You go
39.
You got
25 to 9.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
We got 4.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
I got motion. Mike, check. 59. Come on.
On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. And, they spike it here. That was 4th down. So they spike it on 4th down, and they will lose the football. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones finding the end zone on the game's final play. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 2. Well, that was a fun game to witness, partner. A touchdown there at the very end to win this thing.
And that's really where the emphasis is, right? The touchdown to win it. I know that they put a little on top, right? What's your favorite dessert? You know, what do you want? What do you put on top of your favorite dessert?
You put whipped cream, maybe a cherry.
There you go. The whipped cream, the cherry, whatever you want to talk about, that's what they put on it. But the story, the touchdown to win it, that's how they got it done.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go. 60 yards. So we got man. Go. Let it go.
Throwing on first down is Murray. He gets this one to Johnson. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Some people call it a shuffle pass. Some people call it a shovel pass. All you're trying to do is open up the middle of the field, flip the ball forward. In this case, they didn't gain any yardage.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2, much more manageable.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Third and 2, and here's Murray.
Faster than you, old
Looking
man.
for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Why would you spin that way, bro?
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Go. 51.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go.
51's the mic. Hey, 51's the mic. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Go. I got it.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
I know, right? I'm always juggling around in the middle. I was nervous.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Right there. You don't want none. You don't get it. Pick up the ball.
Delta. 58. 58, the mic.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
No, he's mine, he's mine, he's mine.
To throw is Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. And this one is right down Broadway. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit...
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Demir Bird, 78 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On 2nd down now, it's Ingram. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
We got double up, double up.
Now it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Hold on, shit, dude.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Ingram again, a 1st down carry. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Getting nowhere. Going nowhere.
A 6-yard.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They run. It's Here's Mark Ingram. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Watch the safety creep. Match box.
Right here,
Mike.
Mike.
Yo.
Mike 51.
Let's go, baby. They turn over. Let's get that ball. Run it. Get that ball.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd. No good. Defense, no good.
Alert, flare.
On 3rd down, it's Hill. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up 4th down.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll run for it with Hill. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute, because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
On 1st down, Ingram. And only able to muster a couple, down to about the 27.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Cardinals' 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Ingram. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Big stop. Let's go. Check. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
No such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Slam.
Check 9.
Check 24. Check. Go.
Shift.
Check. Fresh ball.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Murray with a 3rd and long. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 53 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. We own them. We own them. 29.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Flush to his right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. 2nd interception for him now here in this 1st half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late 2nd quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, a bad spot for you. But the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security #1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You got to try and get a 1st down and run out this 1st half.
58, boys, 58, 58, Mike. You remember me? You remember me?
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Check 3, check 3. Armin.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
Hey, Tank. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Go 58's the Mike.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike.
Good there.
Come on, D.
Shut up.
From the gun, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
We got this.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play. And facing a 2nd and long.
Mike 29. Watch a slap. Watch a slap.
To throw is Murray. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Let's get it together, Steve.
To throw again, Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Jackson. Now he's flushed out left. The ball comes out, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
We're going to shut you down. We're going to shut you down.
Here's Sam Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now it's Peterson, and he works free. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Murray now. Trying to improvise. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Tyus Bowser able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Check. Echo. Go.
Like that. Going to my full dang.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Ready. 70 ending. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. 29 is the Mike 29. Blue down. 29 is the Mike 29. I'm trying to collect. Go. 29 is the Mike 29. Tighten up. Pull the ball.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down.
I got it.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Check 52. Kill.
On first down, Drake. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Get in the weight room.
Looking to throw on second down. Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 30. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth. So first and 10 now from the 30.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. SOS.
66, bullet, half. Check 37. 29.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He's going to go for a big play down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Damiere Byrd, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
51, Mike.
On second and a couple. Jackson got a man. It's Brown. And some space here. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 68 yards. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Wide, get wide. Slam. Jack! Jam.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Tighten up.
They'll try and run it in. But he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. A field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
They're not ready for this. They still go. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Whip. Watch the whip.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
51 the mic, boy. 51.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared.
22, Jet, Bomber. 22, Jet, Bomber. 51, 951.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
51's the mic.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. They set up the screen to Hill. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Hey, I got you.
Check.
Leo.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, listen, it's a team game. We know that. But where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? So they take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again. But on offense, they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. And you just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
First down, Murray. Being chased out left. And that's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Mike 29. On the ball. Kill.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he can be a big-time playmaker for us.
Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now Brown. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Here's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. Accelerating, and off he goes. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Ingram. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Slam. Kill. Get it all. West. Turn up.
Hey, alert 3. Hatchet.
No. Motion.
He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. This is Ingram. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Another one bites the dust. Fuck you, wait for 8
They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This to almost certainly win the football game. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking two plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Murray, one final try. Forced out, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long and sign off from the desert.
Pop top real quick, man. At the noon games, really? Bright lights.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's get 54. Mike, 54. And we got to get to we got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Convert. Zoom.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. It's caught by Mark Ingram. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Ingram. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. They'll run on first down. Ingram. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, Ingram. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Now Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. On 2nd down now. It's Ingram. Ingram churning. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. A big seam, and he might go all the way. 30, 10, 5. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Check 43.
First carry now for Justice Hill. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. On 2nd down, Hill. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Not today, you are. Not today. 2-6.
Mike 5-4.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
It's our time.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
On third down, Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
All right, T, let's go.
Jackson throwing on 4th down. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10, and he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much, maybe a yard, and that's all. Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Ingram. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 22. On 3rd down, Ingram. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They'll run here with Edwards. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
You got him. Ha ha, you got him. Here we go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll look to run with Ingram, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. They're running, Ingram, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Punching it in from a yard away, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready, back 25.
Watch tight. Tight ends right. Watch tight. Tight ends.
25, get out.
Now Ryan on 1st down.
Give me that.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Ryan. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the gun, it's Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready, blue 80! Blue 80!
36.
Gun!
Hey, get in the weight room. Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Hey, orbit!
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Oh, my God.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta. On 1st down, Ryan. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He's going to have the hook up to Gage. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And that'll be hauled in by the tight end. It's Hooper for the Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper as the 1st half is winding down. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. Now it's Jackson. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This to equal Matt Prater's record. It's a 64-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the 2nd half gets underway. Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Got a man, it's Brown. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver, because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone, sometimes you're throwing it between the zones, sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Hey, lotion. Right there, 54 miles.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59.
On 4th down, Jackson. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. From just shy of midfield, Ryan. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Here we go. Short. Mike 5-4.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
No chance.
From the 39, Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Let's go, boys.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. From the 27, Jackson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14. On 1st down, Ingram. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Ingram again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Ready, blue 80. Blue 80. 20, 20, 51.
Check hot route.
Get up.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
59, ready. Blue 80. Wait. Watch tight ends. Tight ends right. Tight ends right. Hey, zoom.
Check. 4 down. 4 down.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw is Jackson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the
Now Ingram, he's been busy today. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike.
Hey,
I got you.
he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up. Zip it. Hurry, hurry. Off. 54 is Mike. 54 is
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Flush to his right.
Let's go, let's bring it.
And he's got Snead. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Here we go. 6-yard. Come to my world. We want it. Come to
And a 20th carry now for Ingram. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
At the 38-yard line.
set, hut. You put the flag. Mike 54. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Bravo. Hey, 1-7. Check Mike 54. Mike. Sable. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. Showing A. Showing A. Watch the 6. Alert flare. Alert flare. Flare.
Right there. 54.
They'll look to throw.
I'm going to come back to you.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
Ready.
at the 16-yard line.
Double tight. 4 down.